Howdy, folks. Creepy Kentuckian here with you this evening. And what I wanted to do with this particular show, whenever it is talk a little bit about SummerSlam this year, as well as talk about one of my favorites. I don't want to say my all-time favorite, but definitely one of my favorite SummerSlams of all time, and I want to talk about that one real quick, and then we'll get into my predictions for the 2010 SummerSlam, which is tomorrow night. So, first up, I want to talk about my favorite SummerSlam, which is SummerSlam 90. One of my favorites. I don't know, it may be my favorite. And can zoom in there and look at the card. I don't know, I've always really appreciated this show. This is a tape that I bought when I was, I was probably 13, 14 years old from a video store going out of business. And just remembered a lot of really good matches on this one. You have the whole thing with the feud with Dusty Rhodes and $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, who is actually bought out the services of Sweet Sapphire. She would come out briefly. I don't know what happened with that afterwards. I was so young that I don't really remember what happened on TV, but how long Sapphire was actually coming out with $1 Million Man, because I really don't remember her doing that. But some awesome matches that are on here actually are Demolition and the Hart Foundation for the tag titles, and this was what was supposed to ignite like the feud between the Legion of Doom and Demolition, which never really happened. Like, I don't know why. I don't remember that happening either. You also had, and I hear this quite a bit too, and it kind of pisses me off, that a lot of people talking smack about the Ultimate Warrior. Let me tell you something. I mean, the Ultimate Warrior wasn't the greatest wrestler of all time, but the guy did have some pretty good matches, including this match on here, which is part of the double main event. And he had a great steel cage match at SummerSlam 90 with the late, great Ravishing Rick Rude. And he had, a handful of really good matches, actually. The Macho Man Savage retirement match from WrestleMania 7 was another example. And I just think, like, overall throughout his career, he has had a couple of really memorable matches. I think that people forget about some of those matches a lot of the times. Yeah, he wasn't the best wrestler, but hey, he wasn't the worst either. He got the job done a few times in the ring and did a really good job. Also, Intercontinental title match, Mr. Perfect and Texas Tornado had a great match, and that was where Mr. Perfect lost the Intercontinental title to Kerry Von Erich, who never lived up to expectations, I think, as far as his WWF run at the time. But yeah, and you also have Hogan and Earthquake, which is a fine match for what it is as well. So, you know what? Hey, check out SummerSlam 90. A lot of people talk about SummerSlam 91, but SummerSlam 90 was actually pretty fucking good too. So, check that one out. You also have Duggan and Volkoff versus the Orient Express, Tito Santana versus the Warlord, the Rockers versus the Power and Glory, and Brother Love's show with Sergeant Slaughter. That was right when they were starting to push Sergeant Slaughter for the big Hogan feud at WrestleMania 7. So yeah, SummerSlam 90 is an awesome show. But actually 20 years later, we get to SummerSlam 2010. And you know what, I want to go on the WWE homepage and just go through these matches for you real quick. Don't want to spend too much time on it, but let's go to the homepage. I'll show you guys, because you guys are sick of looking at me, I'm sure. Okay, so we're on the WWE homepage. Go to SummerSlam tomorrow night. Looking forward to the show. First matchup, predictions here now. This is before the show happened, so I know I may be right on a lot of these. A lot of these are not hard to predict. Divas champion Alicia Fox versus Melina. And it looks like, as far as, I don't know where this isn't really a feud, but I don't know. I think Melina is a little bit too injury prone if anybody really gives a shit. So I predict Alicia Fox to hold the title. And Big Show versus the Straight Edge Society 3-on-1 handicap match. I predict the Straight Edge Society will win that one. Just because I think Big Show's already got like the whole angle of him in a broken hand or something. They'll do something along the lines of that, I would say. I don't really care. I don't really follow SmackDown that closely. I watch it on the internet when I do get to watch it, so don't even want to talk about that match. The next one is Dolph Ziggler versus Kofi Kingston for the Intercontinental title. And Dolph Ziggler was also in the Spirit Squad back in the day, for those that have poor memory. I want to go with Ziggler on that. I think Kofi's the time to push Kofi was probably about a year ago, and they sort of failed doing that. So I don't know. Kofi's nobody really gives a shit about Kofi anymore. Let's talk about this one next, because Kane's going to win this one, I think. Maybe something with Undertaker will go on. Like, I'm guessing they're going to push this until the whole Kane Undertaker thing until what would you say, Survivor Series maybe. I don't think they're going to draw it out until WrestleMania or Royal Rumble or something. That would be a little bit overkill. So I don't see Kane dropping that title yet. So I picked Kane in the Rey Mysterio and Kane World title match. Sheamus and Orton. I don't think Orton needs the belt, so I say Sheamus wins this one. I really like Sheamus. I know some people they don't really know. A lot of people talk smack about Sheamus. Sheamus is, in my opinion, fucking pretty cool. I just wish they would get rid of that stupid belt. They need to get a new world title belt, by the way. And actually, yeah, they only have like 6 matches listed on here. The last match I want to mention, which I think should be the main event, I don't know if it will be or not, is the big elimination tag match with WWE versus the Nexus. I think the Nexus has to win this match. I don't know. I've got a couple of ideas who the 7th member of WWE team will be. I'm thinking either Triple H, which if that's the case, there's no way Nexus is going to win because Triple H will take them all out single-handedly. Could be Bryan Danielson. I doubt it. Could be. I'm thinking it could be the Great Khali coming back. Even that would really suck. But yeah. Anyway, that's the SummerSlam predictions. Hope y'all have fun. I'm running out of time here, so I will catch you guys later.